I know I've been a tad bit MIA this week, but you didn't think I'd miss a Monday, did you? Hey guys, Kira here from 50 Shades of Mom, tips for all shades of mom life. And in today's video, I am back to share with you my weekly grocery haul and meal plan, which I share every Monday here on the channel. So if you're new and you love yourself some grocery hauls, make sure you're subscribed with that notification bell clicked. So for today, you guys, I have a super small haul, just $90 or so from Walmart's grocery pickup, but that was just enough to get us through until next weekend when I planned to do my big shopping. And even at that, you guys, I think I'm going to switch it up a little bit for this month. Last month was a little stressful. I feel like it took me a long time to plan for the whole month of August, and then either I simply missed an ingredient and just didn't pick it up, or it went bad by the time we used it, or we already used it by the time we needed it, and then we were either rearranging the meal plan or running back to the store for one simple item that we needed, which defeats the entire purpose of planning for a month, so you don't have to go to the stores. And we are homeschooling and doing our own curriculum, so I feel like my focus is going to be more on working on school plans than it's going to be working on a meal plan. So I think I'm just going to do 2-week increments. This month I still will go to the same stores. I just think I'm going to break it up and do 2-week blocks instead of just planning for the entire month. I don't know yet. You guys stay tuned for next weekend to see how that all plays out. But for now, I'm gonna bring you down to the counter. I'll show you what I got from Walmart's grocery pickup for $90, and then we'll get into this week's meal plan. Okay, you guys, so here is our first grocery haul of the month, and this is just to get us through until we do our week long of grocery hauls. And this was just a little over 90 bucks, which I feel like is pretty good for everything that we got. So I'm gonna dive right in here to our produce section. This is what we need to get us through. So I got a pack of green onions, a thing of celery hearts, a small bunch of parsley, a bag of baby carrots. I got one Caesar salad kit, like just a kit to make things a little bit easier, and then one bundle of lettuce, and I'll probably only get another small bundle of lettuce when I do my big shopping, so that'll be enough to sustain us for the month. Just one red onion and just one cucumber. I got a bunch of bananas. I asked for 6 and they found a bunch with 7, so that worked out perfect because I only paid for 6 and they gave me 7, so I'll take it. And then one of the little Nature's Sweet Consolation cherry tomatoes. We love those for salads and snacking. I got a 5-pound bag of baking potatoes. That should last for 2 separate meals. I just got one small 1-pound thing of 80/20 ground beef. I need to use this for a recipe for this week, something that I'm going to switch up. And being that we extended the meal plan for a whole nother week, I was short just 1 pound of ground beef. So I picked that up. And then we were also shy on any kind of lunches. We're getting down to the nitty gritty because we extended an extra week. So I actually only put in for one 16-ounce of the honey roasted turkey and then one 16-ounce of the honey ham, and they had neither one of those packages. So they upgraded me to the mega pack of the honey roasted turkey breast, so I actually got 22 ounces paying for 16, and then they gave me 2 of the 9 ounces of the honey ham, so I actually got 18 ounces of ham paying only for the 16. So that's when Walmart proves to really work in your favor when you do these grocery pickups. My other substitution was this watermelon, which I'm not exactly sure how this was a substitution, or maybe it was just that it was a price drop, because I paid $5.78 ahead of time. That's what it authorized my card for when I selected this watermelon on the app, but it said substituted, but it says the exact same thing for the watermelon, but it shows that it was $4.73. So I'm not really sure. Maybe it was just a price drop, but it's listed under my substitutions. But just grabbed a watermelon. We grab one every single time that we go shopping for the kids, at least during this time. The fall time, I end up always putting watermelon in my cart, and then it's never ever good, and the kids are so devastated. So I make sure to load them up on the yummy watermelon while it is still yummy. I got some panko breadcrumbs. I actually need this to do the last set of onion rings to share with you guys in your onion rings 3 ways video coming up to you soon. And then this was my final substitution. I did the same thing like the Great Value panko, but I did the Great Value Italian style breadcrumbs and they didn't have it, so they substituted me Progresso, which also works in my favor. So the substitutions this time were phenomenal. Got a little bit of Parm cheese. Hubby has been looking for Parm cheese for the last week and we have been out, so I knew he wasn't going to make it to the big shopping, so I got that. And then I also got some dried parsley, even though I got the fresh parsley because we were out of this in the cabinet and I needed that. I got some natural long brown rice, the 2-pound bag. We were out of rice, so I have that now to fall back on for ourselves and the dogs for the next week or so. I also got some Land O'Lakes margarine. I'm doing some baking and some of it requires just margarine. I usually buy margarine for baking, but I only had 1 stick in the freezer, and of course I needed 2. So just picked up a 4-pack of the margarine for that. I got my peanut butter, and why is it upside down? Because it is self-stirring. So if you guys did not know, any kind of all-natural peanut butter that has the oil that settles on the top, I just always keep it upside down and it self-stirs. So when I open it, it's ready and good to go. I got 1 28-ounce can of diced tomatoes. Daryl needed that for his Food for Dudes recipe. Back here, I got some cranberry juice. I need that to make a yummy punch for the kids. Just 1 gallon of milk. That'll do us until our big shopping. Same with the yogurt, if they have it in stock. You guys know I get it. So they sell theirs at that particular Walmart by the single. So I got 2 of the strawberry beet berry and then 2 of the blueberry. My kids love their yogurt. Then of course you always know that we have some kind of concession line of creamers. It just is what it is. So I got the coconut cream. We had none of this flavor, and then a peppermint mocha. When we got our new box of pods, there was a lot of peppermint or minty kind of ones, and so we needed the peppermint for that. We seriously have every flavor in this house. Every single coffee pod just needs a different flavor when we get these huge variety boxes. So if you ever need creamer, this is the house to come to. And then I did get my husband another one of these French vanilla ones. I don't think he'll need it, but you never know. And while I'm there, since I'm placing a grocery order, it's always good to be safe than sorry. These things don't really expire, so it'll be there when he needs it. And of course, like I said, sometimes our coffee pods need that French vanilla flavor too. So we have that. Got a 6-pack of the Brisk. I think I've been trying to get this for Jake for like 6 or 8 weeks now, and no place that I went ever had it. So he's going to be excited to see that. The kid literally drinks nothing but water. So I love being able to treat him every once in a while with these. Again, I said we were running low on lunches, so I just picked up the bag of the breaded chicken breast patties. Sometimes that's even good for a fallback dinner. I just share with you guys in a what's for dinner that I used these and cut them all up, tossed them in buffalo sauce, used a little bit of mozzarella and ranch dressing. We put it in a wrap, and then we did the same thing with barbecue sauce. I tossed it with barbecue sauce and did cheddar cheese and ranch dressing in a wrap, and it was just so different and a super easy dinner, but it was yummy. So I have that. It's either fallback on for a meal, but most likely it'll be used for lunches. The only non-food item I got was a thing of melatonin. We usually go through about one a month, and being that we're pushing the 5 weeks, I knew that we would run out before we went back to the store, so I grabbed that. And then only 1 thing of the batter cut mixed season French fries. Sometimes I'll just make fresh fries if I have leftover of the potatoes, which is what I did this past week, and they were so good. So this is just a fallback on for either lunches or, again, if I don't feel like using the regular potatoes. But that is it, you guys. That was my $90 from Walmart. Now let's get into the meal plan. Okay, you guys, so here is the meal plan for Monday, August the 3rd through Sunday, August the 9th, and I tried my best to utilize what we had left, so I didn't really need to pick up much of anything to complete meals. So for today, we're doing Parmesan crusted chicken legs. I have so much of the extra thighs and legs that we picked up from last month, so we're just carrying that over, and we're going to do that with some rice. And then tomorrow I'm going to do that Mexican lasagna, that same Mexican lasagna that I shared with you guys in that food hack, but I'm going to do it with chicken. That sounds really good, and I think I'm going to alter it as well and put in a little bit of my own thing. I was following their recipe because that's what I was sharing with you guys, but I definitely have my own little twists and turns that I'd like to try. So I think that's what we're gonna do for Taco Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, I still have that Whataburger breakfast that I never used. I have that pancake and waffle mix. And so I think I'm just gonna do a bunch of meal prep because I never did it a couple of weeks ago. And so I'll do that. I'll make pancakes, I'll make waffles, and we'll have the Mrs. Jones chicken sausage, and it'll be yum. On a Thursday, we're gonna do BLTs, and I got that orzo from Trader Joe's, so I'm gonna make my Parmesan orzo, I think the hot, or I might make a cold orzo salad. I wrote orzo salad, but my family really loves that creamy Parmesan orzo side dish that I make. We'll see what they want, but I think that with the pasta the next day, we might be better off just doing a cold salad instead of a hot, because the next day I'm just gonna do spaghetti and meat sauce with that Caesar salad. Super easy. I have some bread in the freezer for us to use, like garlic bread, so that would be perfect for a nice easy dinner. And then on Saturday, I'm gonna try something different. So I have a little bit of sausage, like 3/4 of a pound of pork sausage, like the ground up kind. And usually I use more than that for my recipe. So what I needed left me with 3/4 of a pound. Not really much I can do with that unless I just used it for omelets, but nobody really likes that the way I do, or make sausage gravy, but then it wouldn't be enough. So I decided I'm gonna make shepherd's pie, but I'm gonna use that 1 pound of ground beef that you guys saw and then mix it with the sausage and do ground beef and sausage shepherd's pie. I feel like that's so different. I think my husband's really going to like that. So we're gonna do that. And then I wrote fried chicken here because my family just absolutely has been loving that fried chicken, the one that I made, the 50 Shades of Chicken recipe. So I think I'm gonna do that again with the leftover thighs that we have, and just do that with the French fries that we picked up, and do a plain old like fried chicken and fries kind of meal, because they really enjoyed that. And if my kids like fried chicken and French fries, then that's what they're gonna get, because it was a really yummy meal and they just devoured it. So that is it for this week's grocery haul and meal plan. Kind of simple meal plan, but we have so much going on, and that's why we've been MIA. But don't worry, you guys, I will keep you all in the loop, and I promise to share with you guys everything that's going on. But it's been crazy busy, so trying to keep it nice and light. But thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys all so much. Make sure you hit that like button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.